Another Tuesday has arrived, and with it a new schedule, which I wanted to talk about for one moment here. I'm I'm heads down on a bunch of projects, which I am very excited about. Oh, is that actually true statement? Hold on one second here. Okay, good. We are indeed visible on YouTube. It was lying to me. But yeah, we got a handful of projects going on. Good morning, Illustrious, and I am very excited about the direction that they are going. We've had to make some like last minute pivots, but things are good. I'm really excited that we're going to start alternating here. Yeah, point taken, Illustrious. Point taken. But yeah, so we're gonna be alternating between Against the Storm and Heroes of Might and Magic 3. I'm very excited to try out the updates and quality of life improvements that came with the Horn expansion there, and I think, given that we've just beaten the Lead Seal, I think my biggest complaint about Against the Storm is the meta progression is very slow. Like I think that where I am in my understanding of the game, they could have rolled out more complexity through the achievement system, and I would be happy with it. But that being said, we're gonna keep on going, and Against the Storm is going to be a bi-weekly game. So let's bring her on up, and we got an abandoned settlement modifier. It looks like. So I presume we're gonna be moving there. So this is the Silver Seal. So is the Silver Seal right after the Lead Seal? So we go Lead Seal, Silver Seal. So it looks like it is. So we would probably our planning is going to be to go over this way, grab these three, and then come down. Yeah, I was planning on starting to increase the prestige. A Cursed Royal Woodlands with an Abandoned Settlement modifier certainly seems like an interesting pairing. I don't fully remember that one, but that does seem like an interesting thing. All right, so a Cursed Royal Woodlands is first for us. This is the first time that we've seen a Cursed Royal Woodlands. And we could get it. What is the deal with the Abandoned Settlement? Another Viceroy tried to settle this area, but unfortunately failed. You start with a small destroyed settlement in your initial glade. That seems like only a good thing. And then what's the deal with this? So Restless Spirits. The war has seen a lot of bloodshed during the Great Civil War. Restless Spirits can be found in the forest. But also, the forest reshaped itself. It is impossible to recognize the danger of glades, which are now all of even size. Interesting. Okay. I think this sounds like a good time. What happens at Prestige level 3? Blight Rot appears every third clearance season. Okay, we'll add that in. It means we're gonna have to do a bit of extra firefighting. It looks like. We'll take the wood. The planks are very expensive here. We know that we're gonna... I think I want to lock in beavers along with lizards. I think that's a reasonable start. Although we do get villagers here. So we could do that, and then I'm hesitant. I guess we should pick up 1-2 spot. Maybe pick up stone and then roots and eggs. Something like that. And then I think I will go with this one. We'll roll the dice. I really like having beavers, but I mean, do I? I do really like locking in beavers. Yeah, I think I will lock in beavers. Okay, this is going to be a lot of modifiers, but we'll give it a go. I think I'm feeling relatively good about what we selected. We're going to get 5 extra people. So we're going to have to build a ton of housing right off the cuff. But let's get this going and see what happens. All right, so what are we working with here? Got Blight Swarm. Across the realm, this is the modifier for Prestige 3. And then what do we pick up here? We got Unearthly Elements. The Firekeeper's power weakens in the face of otherworldly force. The maximum number of sacrifice stacks is lowered by 1. That's not a huge deal. Quaking Bog. Gathering speed is decreased by 50% during the storm. Aura of Fear. During the storm, all species resolve drops 100% faster. So if we're managing it, that's not a big deal. And then Rotting Wood. The rain is causing the trees to rot and fall apart. Woodcutters fell trees 50% faster, but you have a 100% chance of destroying their yield. Oh, okay. Well, we weren't planning on cutting trees during the storm anyways. So these actually feel super unimpactful. I think we got very lucky with our forest mysteries. Harpies again. Joy of Joys. Okay, so look at this. So we end up with a cellar, which immediately gives us some pretty interesting options. We also end up with a clothier. I think we're going to restore both of these. The clothier is nice to have. And then an explorer's lodge. Right off the cuff. I remember really liking the bonus from explorer's lodge. Yeah, oh, actually, this is insane. So the explorer's lodge is going to give us a resolve increase of 1 immediately, because we're going to get these 3. So that's pretty huge. We don't have to do them right away. Yeah, I think we got very lucky. So let's get our big house needs to get set down somewhere. Let me map out my paths here for a second. Now all of our glades are going to be the same size. Oh, so that means no dangerous or forbidden glades also. Very, very interesting. I feel like this one's going to move pretty quick, if I'm being honest. Let's see. Then we have a flax field. Excuse me. So we have herbalist camp and harvester's camp. I think I want to get the mushrooms going ASAP, so we'll do this. Thank you. Oh, we don't know if it's dangerous or forbidden. Ah, I see. Okay, so it still will be. Now I understand. Okay. So let's see. What else? We want to get... How many people do we have currently? We have 10 people. So we're going to get... Let's see. We're going to get 6 from our big shelter, right? Yes. And then we can get... We'll just do 3 and 3. And let's get that priority slightly higher and this priority slightly higher. Should look at these as well. Plantation is interesting. Trapper's camp isn't bad either. That is a good thing to know. So I want to wait on this one. Although we're not going to be able to... Did we start with any oil? No, we started with no oil. We're going to be a little tight on... like real estate here. Let's see. Let's set this to avoid glades except marked. Want to get those guys cutting down trees. Can't that potentially bite us in the butt pretty hard? Because we can go into this immediately, but... So let's see. So we need planks for this. We need a huge amount of planks for that. That's going to take a minute. We can get the cellar going if we want to. Open glades until you find a dangerous one. So, and if the first one is a dangerous one. Specialized grain farming. A useful mill upgrade. Gain 3 oil for every 10 flour produced. Small press has some potential. I think I might sit on that for a minute as well. And I think I'm going to need to move this. Is there another spot I can... I guess I should destroy this one so that I can move this like this. Let's get a couple of harpies going in there. Second woodcutter seems like a reasonable investment right now. Some of these are really far away. I guess this one has a very narrow... So we'll do that. Let's check out our first orders, though. 6 trade routes or crops. The industrialized farming is interesting if we end up going farming. I might hold off on that. Well, I want to see what the other ones are, though. Hey, Alex. Good to see you as always. Yeah, we'll grab that one. Good for the early game. What the heck is this? Upgrade the building geyser pump to level 2. You can do this by... We will probably have one of those, but mold supply, population, and porridge. We need to get flour. This one feels like it's easier to do, but this one feels like mold supply has the potential to be much more impactful for us. But I guess 5 parts is also quite significant. Yeah, geyser pump to level 2 feels very doable. Then 3 trade routes and packs of supplies. Whoa, a lot of population offers here. We have pie production for 40 eggs. I'll do this one. We're going to be doing some trade routes, I think. Now, I wanted to move this down because we need to get our trading post going. And I'd like to get it... I'm going to sneak that all the way down so that... I'm a little worried about our space, so I'm going to put the trading post as far down this way as possible, so we get at least a little bit of space. Yep, good call out on decor. Even though space is a little bit tight at the moment. With only 10, we only need 1 of these, though, right? At least for the moment. Yeah, we just need the 1. And we have 1 person to work on that. And we'll crack into this. Hoping this one is just a small glade. Ideally, a small glade with some farmland would be useful. We have 1 builder. Ghost of a Mad Alchemist and Fallen Lizard Hunters. So this does not look like good news. Looks like we probably want to stop work on this other one. I hope I haven't already chopped down that tree. Barrels can now be made at the smithy and the lumber mill. We're very unlikely to get the amber. Seeing their fallen lizardkin has taken a toll. Minus 12 resolve, only active when the corresponding glade event is being worked on. So we might be able to get high enough that the lizards don't freak out, but I think paying for the funeral is very unlikely. Yeah, the blood flower farming was a lot to handle last time. And then these spirits. So I can't really tell if what we got here is a small event or a large event. Should have cut down these 3 trees. So we could grab the trapper's camp. Really, Drana, I'm curious your thinking, but good morning and welcome. Welcome in Rampkin as well. This was a dangerous glade. Okay, so that's what I thought because of the fallen lizard. So we should cool it on the other glade for the moment. So let's get this down here, and I just want to get some space freed up so that we have a bit. I like small glades. Now this spirit, though, I need to figure out what it's doing. Destroys all stored marrow, oil, and coal as a consequence. And if the ghost request is not met in time, it will simply vanish. Okay, so it wants us to acquire blight rot, and it will give us a ghostly chest. Good thing we're on Prestige 3, I guess. Now, given that we got the farmland, I think that the value on the plantation becomes pretty darn high. Especially since we're going to have a clothier, then we have plant fiber. So I'm going to take the plantation. Now we had a cornerstone around flour. The small press. Gain 3 oil for every 10 flour. That makes it pretty tempting to think about going for the supplier. We get ourselves a planks option. We get ourselves a flour option and water skins. I think that's pretty darn good. We could also go for the apothecary. $30 minutes will not get us to that. Okay. I mean, that's good to know. We might do some rain punk. So I like the apothecary here also because it seems like, you know, we could get the incense that we need for solving this properly if we wanted to. The 15 amber is a little rough though. I think the supplier is good, and we take the supplier with the oil, right? Because every one of these is 10. So every time we put, well, do we have a roots source right now? Because right now we have plantation tech. Is there any way to cover this entire thing? Yeah, okay, right here. No. Is there? Okay, that gets everything, but we need to chop down this. Trees give roots sometime. Yeah, I think we want more roots than that, don't we? I think I'm still going to take small press though. And I think taking small press, I'm going to take the supplier. Oh, and then of course it gives us rain mill. I think the supplier is good enough. And since we're hopefully going to have flour, the cookhouse looks really good. Yeah, I think I like the idea of the cookhouse. It gives us skewers and biscuits, which are going to cover... Hold on. Yeah, we got biscuits here. We got skewers here. We got biscuits here. Yeah, I think that cookhouse is a good is a good pickup, even though I seem to remember that Cookhouse is just like the largest building in the history of the universe. Yeah, so we're gonna have a hard time. I think I'm gonna need to ditch these flax fields just to make space for something there. But the supplier, can you fit in anywhere? God, the initial space issues here are, I may need to just ditch some roads. Yeah, maybe this way I only have to get rid of one flax field here. Well, I'm chopping trees as fast as I can. I'm already going as fast as I can. I can't pull over any farther. Yeah, I mean, what about this, though? Do we want 2 harpies and 2 of you at the cost of some of our food supply? Basically all our vegetables. We're getting mushrooms as income. We get 2 harpies and 2 of you. That seems pretty good. Oh, we should also swap our Hearthkeeper to be a harpy, I think. We only have 2 harpies right now. Well, that's okay, I guess. And then I'll leave only 1 harpy on mushrooms, and let's do this. Yeah, I think I'm going to. I think that's my goal. I'm gonna try and do it as quickly as I can, but until we get a trader, I don't think we can do that. Why is this? Oh, we don't have a builder right now. Okay, let's stop you from doing your thing just so this can get built. I stopped it at 63%, like an absolute pro. Oh, I can before with the left solve. Oh. I see. Favor lizards and it's enough. We do need to cancel. Do we think we can wait for the large encampment to be done? I guess we probably need to stop these guys, and I guess we'll get this done. Takes 4 minutes. All right, we'll do that. It'll be finishing up right around the time the storm hits, which I think is decent. Now let's see. We are now... So have I built the supplier yet? I have not. The supplier is a high priority one, but we don't have the planks for it. So I guess we need to get a crude workstation so that we can start getting some planks going so that we can build the supplier and get more planks. The alternative would be to disassemble the big shelter. We don't have a builder. Let's take you off. Yeah, I think we do that, don't we? It accelerates things to get the supplier up a little earlier. And I think the supplier is going to make a huge difference. And we'll have the crude workstation, which I don't think is a bad thing. The clothier does not actually give us a fabric recipe, so we won't have a different source of fabric anytime soon. Allow you to make some bricks from that. But yeah, more population would be helping us significantly. I'm going to unmark these so that we get these done first. But yeah, we have too many people and too little time. Yeah, I think the snap decision to make the large building probably wasn't worth. All right, we have gotten our new influx of people, so we're up to 14 people, which is good because that gives us a little bit of wiggle room for some of these things. I think getting the supplier going almost immediately is going to be good. Oh, we can use mushrooms to make that. That's really nice, actually. For now, water skins isn't going to be a thing. Oh, I love that they're extra good in here. So we have 5 lizards currently. So let's get... Oh. I must have gone up a hostility level. There we go. Look at me actually, like, recognizing when things happen, why they happen. Don't expect that trend to continue. Okay, so supplier, I want to keep... I'm going to say a 20 max on planks, because I do want to get the Explorer's Lodge going. You can put another lizard in there, just to get as many mushrooms as possible. Now, we have one person here? Okay, someone is making materials. And pretty soon we'll have to stop chopping, which will give us the ability to at least get things going. I am gonna... So, given that... We don't have the planks for it anyways, but, like, the optimal position to get this fully covered is here. But I wonder if we put it here if it's close enough to the warehouse. Thank you for the blessings. Huh. I think we're going to hold off on the plantation for a second, but maybe we could do, like, some improved roads here and be done with it. It's not close enough to the warehouse in any position. That was kind of my fear. Okay, is this done? Almost. So the supplier would be my first target for Rain Punk. So we're still at hostility level 1. I think we potentially keep chopping. Although maybe we could go down to 0. How much longer on this? There we go. All right, everybody's above board, which is, I think, perfect. So we're going to keep chopping at the rate that we're currently chopping. We do need... We are still going to have some homeless after this, though. So I'll tuck another one in. And yeah, I think we're just going to have to go full warehouse strats down here and use this as a space. But the supplier not having a third person slot is a little rough and tumble. It just changed. That the lizard's resolve is now low. Hopefully it'll tick back up when the shelter gets built. No food. We have food. Right, I got mushrooms being collected. I used all my food and flour. There's only mushrooms. Oh. Well, hopefully the shelter will rectify that. Well, when you say all food that can be used for flour, which is only mushrooms, right? Like, we don't have a source of anything else. But it doesn't look like that shelter is going to fix us. Can we force a delivery here? That probably won't fix the problem. All right, we'll stop flowering for a second. If I cancel this, do we get back mushrooms? It looks like we do. I don't know that that will help the lizards. But we'll cool it on flour for the moment. Let's make planks. Right, but they won't eat until their next break, or until someone's next break. Do I don't think I can save them with favoring here. Because we have 2 minutes left in the drizzle, and I think if I clicked the button, it would lock us in, and wouldn't we lose from the other two? All right, so I was worried that that was going to cause the other ones to freak out, but maybe I'm still trying to figure out resolve dancing. So I think we want to wait here. Well, the harpies aren't going to last that long. But I think we want it to be... We want to give it some time. Because we can only do it once again for 60 seconds, so... Oh, do they? I didn't know that. That's an interesting one. I didn't realize that they adjusted slower. So you can top them off and then good things happen. Let's see, 7 and 8. So we want to get this rebuilt. That's just a cheapie that we can do. How we have no more workers. Gosh darn it. I'm looking forward to this additional population influx. Now remind me, you need... We can probably get one of these. In fact, we can get the oil pretty easily, I think. Right, but we only need one or the other. We don't need both. Looks like old Farouf is in the house. So you could buy some oil to get us where we need to go. I think we want to pick up some of these if we can manage. We don't have much to sell. The water skins, I think we can sell, and we can sell a part. And that gives us a bit more headroom. Right now, I think our planks are pretty good, so getting a bit more fabric seems good. So we'll do that. Yeah. There we go. Check out... Okay, crowded houses we know is good. Cooking steam. If you leave rainwater for a while, it will begin to release a pleasant warm vapor. Food production speed is increased by 15% for every 50 units of drizzle water stored. Cooking steam doesn't seem that great. Every time we open a glade, we get meat and grain. So wait, gain 40 meat and 40 grain for each completed dangerous or forbidden glade event. Yeah, okay, crowded houses is good enough. Gives us headroom. I don't really want 3 more harpies, but I like the planks, so I'll grab that. Whoa. Timed. We get a smithy, we get 3 ancient artifacts, and we get oil delivery line, 5 oil per minute. But we need to have 80 wood, 40 coal, and 40 of that. We could get the oil. Yeah, I haven't seen a timed order before. Certainly interesting. We can't get the coal from our buddy here, old Farouf. That's a huge boon. Yeah, 40 of each, and they have to be sacrificed. Whereas advanced farming with already having a plantation... Yeah, we don't have a good coal source. And I think advanced farming is a nice get. Quick deliveries is... Well, quick deliveries and export specialization. But holy cow, is that expensive. Export specialization is so good. So export specialization is our trade route play. Advanced farming is our economy play. Yeah, it's true. We don't have a trade good building. The only 3-star pack of crops option we have is a flawless brewery. This is a tough choice. The oil delivery line at 5 per minute just seems insane. So can we leave this until we think we can do it? Just sit on it until? That might be the play. You cannot. It will tick down on its own. Is it replaced by another order when it ticks down, or does it just leave an empty spot? It's ethereal, so if I unpause, it goes away. Oh, it's that. I see. That's interesting. Okay, well, then we're just not going to do it. We don't have the coal. Got it. It's the first time I've seen one. I think advanced trading is too much stuff for the one export specialization, so I'm going to go with that one. Why does this only have 2 options? How odd. I think I like lizard population here. I think we're going to do well with that. This one feels too expensive. Oh, yeah. We don't normally have 3, do we? Duh. Good point. So let's see. This one here. Right now, we're not going to have an easy way to do wine. We can get some pickled goods going, but we don't, again, we don't have wine skins. So if we put anyone in here, I think it's just going to be... Where did we get a bit of coal? That's interesting. We'll just start making jerky, I think. I think just having that building and making jerky is good. Now, at this point, if I buy one more plank, it means we can also get the Explorer Lodge going, which I desire to do. All right, so I'm going to grab one more plank so we have the right number of planks for the Explorer Lodge. Are we just going to put a second hearth, like, right down here? We could. This gives us a lot more space. I kind of want to crack into another glade. Let's see. You guys are capped on planks. Let's make this 30. So we're not going crazy with it, but I do want to continue generating. Oh, we do have a water skin source, but it requires leather and oil. Water skins are kind of expensive. Actually, I'm going to leave them unselected so this building continues. Yeah, I think opening another one is probably a good play here. Because we've got this one sorted now. I'm still hoping that we get enough oil to be able to complete this, but we have time. We have people. And we have... Do we have all the materials for this? We do. Well, I'm going to get this for the resolve. I'm going to get this going right now. What do we have here? Ghost of a Terrified Woodcutter. Got ourselves a Drizzle Water Geyser. That's nice. Oh, it's goods and request. Oh, I see. Normally these are 2 different columns, so noted. Here, we need to keep hostility at level 1 or below for 120 seconds. So I guess it's good that we got this now. We will be able to get this one. And then I think We're a little shy on planks. But yeah, this one should be relatively easy. Now, we don't have a better way. We can make fabric here. I guess that's fine. That'll get us clothing. So let's get this going. What are we in right now? We're in the drizzle, so we can get a little bit of planting done. Do we only want plant fiber? Nah, berries are good too. So I don't have the oil right now to complete the hostility gap part. Can I do that part? Like I can get down to 1. Does this get solved and then I don't have to worry about it, or does it have to be solved at the time where I'm burning the goods? Let's see. So we're making jerky. We've got the first jerky, so let's go to consumption and let's disable raw food for the time being. We'll have to keep an eye on that, but everybody should be able to do jerky. And then just to be... Okay, delivery in progress, good. It can be solved in parts, okay. That isn't super well communicated by the game when things are going to need to be locked versus not. But yeah, we're not going to get a lot of stuff out of this, but we'll get a little bit. And then I can swap you with a lizard. And I think it's worth putting one of you in to make cloth. I think we're going to have enough fabric. So I think it's worth doing. And then we'd gain 3 resolve from having people in here, which is pretty insane. Right off the cuff. I'm going to try and get them focused on clear cutting this just to give us a bit of space. We're not going to put people in the Explorers Guild quite yet. So we don't have any of these resources, so... I wasn't too worried about it, but noted. Let's see. We'll grab upgrade level 1. Upgrade level 2, what does it cost? More planks than we currently have, but we'll be able to get more planks. Now, are you a clearance water consumer? You are. So this building, I think, in the long term is going to pay pretty big dividends. So I'm gonna recheck oil production, I think. Let them do some of that too. And I think I'm gonna rain punk this building. Now that we have the clearance water geyser. Because, right, we're going to be getting flour and water planks, and I think we will probably also make water skins here if we can come up with a reliable source of leather, which might not happen. Oh, this is a drizzle geyser. Did I get it wrong? You are correct. Drizzle's the best one, but it's not the one that I thought we had. Okay, so we're going to get a little bit. We're going to have to take these people off, I think. Okay, this is done. We're still light on oil. Limit flour to 40. I'm just trying to get the oil from it more than anything. I would like the oil, por favor. Also trying to decide where we want to place a mine if we place one, because the dwarves crave the mine. This much we know. Okay, we can put more people back in shopping now. I'm going to move this one over here and try and get these out of the way. I think we only have a few more that were actually adjacent. Like this one I think is safe, this one is safe, and this one is safe. Beavers do indeed yearn for the mines. It is true. What are you talking about? It says done. That's what I was specifically asking. It says done, even though we're at hostility level 2. But that's what I was asking about, the permanence of that. No, it was done. I checked it. You scared me. Let's see. Everybody's got a house because we have spacious homes. So spacious homes, we should be thinking about converting over to race-specific homes, right? Like that's the key when you're dealing with that. So if we looked here, like we want lizards to be happy. I unchecked oil over here. See that? Look at me. I'm doing the things I'm supposed to do. For those keeping track, Sam, that's Alden 2 in Lustrous 0. Blah ha ha. Not actually, but but yeah, so I think race-specific housing should be next on our list. You're just going to go away. We're still trying to get oil. During the storm, I'll probably do that. I'll probably switch over people to the Explorers League. We have 3 deposits over here for the mine, and we have a warehouse close. So I think I'm going to create a mine down here. Harpies are pogged. So yeah, so I'm looking at lizard houses, and I'm like, well, we're a little light on fabric right now. You guys are done. I need to get you out of here. I was just thinking about that. That was the until we get back to planting season. Well, I guess when we enter the storm, we'll put them back in. But in the meantime, getting a little bit of work done isn't the worst thing in the world. But the mine is going to produce just copper. Kind of want to clear out a bit of space here. Let's get that going. All right, so we want to get plowing. I'm going to put one person in here because I see this lizard is currently working on the mine, and I would like that to get finished being built. Okay, so let's see. So you do that. For now, we don't have to even put them in here, but that will yield some big gains. Slowly getting the oil we need. Okay, the mine is built, so let's get a second person in here so we get the fields plowed. Let's look at our orders for a second here. What are we... We probably need to make a makeshift post. No stonecutter camp for the clay. We haven't made one yet, which is not to say that that was the right decision. It's a good call that we get one, and we can put it down here. I don't really have the people to support it, is the way that I feel, but 12 oil. How much time do we have on this guy? 22 minutes, all right. We have no builder. Do we need 2 people working in the cellar? Looks like no. Since we're about to run out of jerky supplies anyways. Yeah, makeshift post was on my list. We'll get that built. Because yeah, we have packs of crops that we need and packs of provisions. So aren't they all packs of crops? Do we need any others? Yeah, packs of crops, packs of crops. Some lizard specific housing I think would get us here pretty quickly as well. Given that we have spacious dwellings. Yeah, we'll probably take... Well, we just get a bonus and we get some coal. This is the way to go. Yeah, I'm making the stonecutter camp, but I don't know where I'm borrowing people from. I guess the supplier is locked in. Ramp, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. You get 1 harpy going here, I guess. But we're kind of waiting. We're kind of population locked, waiting for the next influx. All right. So as the storm winds down, we have more things to do than people to do them right now. So I'm going to take my farmers out just because they're done plowing. And we'll get... So packs of crops, we haven't really secured a crop. But we'll toss some mushrooms into them at the moment. We have a couple orders that are demanding of them. Let's see, we're currently at 12 oil. Start packs of provisions first. I guess we could send our eggs off for that. And our berries. Okay. We'll get some of those going too. That's true. I do have trade routes. Well. Not that we can do a lot with them. Wow, why are... There's only one town? Oh, this goes up as you play more, doesn't it? Like, because it's your previous settlements that end up increasing that list? I never realized that before. Let's see. We don't need the people in here. I'm going to let our resolve go down for the moment so that I can get the lizards doing other more important things. Putting them in the Explorer's Lodge was an unnecessary optimization. More grain farming offers. Porridge production increased by 1 for every 150 units of drizzle water produced. Not really. Receive 3 packs of provisions for every new villager. Pleasant supplies. Easy. Hey, Chris, welcome. Yeah, it looked insane. We'll definitely take this. Now, I should have 12 packs of supplies now. Oh, hi. The fact that this switched over to trade goods is a bit of a bummer. And sea marrow. That was less than ideal. So let's see. So now we can get people back in here. Get some farming going. Got woodcutters over there. Swap him to there. Supplier seems good. I just keep on increasing that. At some point, where are we making biscuits? Didn't we have a biscuit place? Maybe not. Oh, I got a cookhouse. We just don't currently have... I haven't built it yet. We should probably get that built. $40 planks it is. Oh, the Geyser level 2 upgrade is a very good call. Now, do we want to... We probably want to turn in that order immediately. We get 2 population, which is more packs of supplies. We get gears. Yeah, let's do this immediately. Also gets us another blueprint. Herb garden for roots seems really good. We already have a clothier. I think herb garden is the path, but we would like to have... We'd like to have a second... a second set of farm fields for that. Yeah, I think we like herb garden. But I need more crop fields before I can lock it in, I think. Or there's no value in locking it in before I do that. Currently have 6 builders. That seems a little excessive. So let's get... We're a little light. We're a little light on beavers right now. But I'll put a U in there. Put 2 beavers in the mines to help with their cravings. We'll cut into that. Is Clan Hall all that good? That's one that I'm not super familiar with. Let's see. What are you selling, my dude? So let's see. So we can pick up some more fabric, which I am desiring to do. Temptation. How expensive are barrels? Kind of expensive. We could grab incense. Hold on. We could grab incense as an alternative for this guy. Save our oil for later since we're not going to get there particularly quickly. So we pick up 20 incense. Pots are cheaper than barrels. That's good to know. We have a lot of packs of provisions. We'll need some of them, but I didn't put a limit on them. Oh, also, what do we got going down here? Herbalist camp. Any builder can carry 10 additional materials. Copper bars and crystallized dew. Metallurgic proficiency, I've heard, is really good. I think we've talked about that before. I think I part with like 5 gears here, though. I think that's an okay trade. And we get some cloth that I'm excited about. Let go of all the packs of provisions. Save the gears. That's reasonable. All right, we'll do this. Because that means that we can immediately do this with incense. Get wine, biscuits, lost supplies, and 30 barrels of ale. Those are pretty nice rewards when you get them. We'll get back to plank construction relatively soon. I think we only need 1 builder. Okay, we've already got another lizard house being built there. Now, cookhouse. We have very few berries. I just put a second one in the supplier. I think that's a reasonable idea. I think we can let go of 1 from the woodcutter camp. Metallurgic proficiency I love taking in tea requiring settlements more than anything. Is that because it helps you make barrels, which helps you make tea? Is that the thought process? That's a reasonable thought in Lustrous. So berries only. We're currently not... Do we have a harvester's camp? I guess we can get one going. We got these big nodes. Still just the 1 builder. Yeah, I'm hoping for more farmland because I think the herb garden would be very good for us. I'm going to put this down here, and I just want to clear a bit of space behind. So Clan Hall, because it disproportionately is beneficial to lizards. All camps produce 100% greater yields. This bonus does not affect woodcutters camp. Same building effect cannot stack. Tea directly requires bars in its recipe, and since buildings with tea also tend to be low on worker cap and water-hungry recipes, it allows them to function easier. Interesting. I haven't really done a lot of tea stuff. Our lizards are pretty unhappy given everything that I'm trying to do for them. Our beavers are psyched, though. That's for sure. All right, we should get our second level of decorations going here. Okay, what do we have here? So we have a petrified tree. Sickness of the petrified tree spreads throughout the settlement. Destroys all stored wood planks in 13 minutes. Okay. So we can get some money or we can cut it down. Speaking of tea. We did get the... Radiating sickness onto the entire forest. Tree felling is 50% slower. Is only active when the corresponding glade event is being worked on. Okay. And we get marrow and oil from it. All homes can house one fewer resident. Only active when corresponding glade event is being worked on. Okay. We have a pretty good headroom there. So given that we picked up another set of those, I'm going to grab the herb garden. What is this building that we picked up? Tinkerer. Tinkerer makes tools, right? Tools, training gear, and packs of building materials. This is a nice structure to rehabilitate, for sure. That's not what I wanted. So let's see. So you say this is a free event. Meaning you would take the crates of marrow and oil. That is a pretty good reward. And the downside doesn't seem that bad. Yeah, are we even taking advantage of the flax camp? No, we haven't even built this one. We had an amazing 4 spawn here. I may move this over one and we'll plan to go up this way. And I probably should pause these. Let's not do these quite yet. So I'm kind of assuming we just go cut down here. The 15 amber, I'm just feeling a little amber starved right now. No, I'm aware. I guess, yeah. I mean, I am aware that we don't have the materials for the right solve. But I'm kind of asking the question, is it worth trying to get them for the 15 amber? But I guess not. I guess that's rather expensive. And I guess if we're going to go for this, we might as well... I mean, there's no... So hold on. Tree felling is slower. And houses hold fewer residents. How over the top? Right now we have way more housing than I think we need. Looks like we need a blight rot post. Wish these mushrooms would get used up. How close are we? 10 charges... 13 charges, not that close. So I guess let's put it down here. I think we have tons of extra housing right now. I'm going to put another hearth up here. That's the plan. So I guess I can get that going, but deactivate this. We want to get the warehouse built first. So I'll activate the warehouse. So the reason I was checking here is because I think we can not only do this event, but we can do this event during the... Let's see, we have 4 packs of crops. I'll happily send them out for 8 amber. We need to get our amber going a little bit. Hopefully someone will come up to work on this very soon. We have all the materials, right? Yes, we're good. So we need one more lizard housing to cover it. I'm willing to do that. We have that one order for lizard resolve, so... Let's see, did that get you... Okay, you just need the blue one, which we did queue up, so that's going. We're not really taking advantage of our drizzle water. Let's see, you're making biscuits with our flour, which is great. You're a drizzle water, so we could go really hard on the cookhouse. It might be worth rain punking the cookhouse, because we have a decent source of flour, we have a decent source of berries. We built this, but we haven't put anyone in it. I'll put one person in there just to get that going a little bit, but I want to have a few builders still. But I think once we max out on lizard houses, we have the Explorers Guild, or the Explorers Lodge. Two minutes. But you say explodes. Oh, it does do a thing. Oh, destroys all sea marrow and oil. Well, let's not solve this then. Hold on. Yeah, let's not solve this until that's gone, right? Because it's gonna blow up all our oil. Is there anything we can do with our oil in the meantime? Because we have no sea marrow. We have 24 oil, which I should really convert into something before that thing explodes. You can enable the leather skin. You could sack oil in the hearth for work speed. Wait, they will take the oil to the building. Okay, so you're saying that if I turn on water skin like this, they'll put all of the oil in here and then we won't have to worry about it? Is that the deal? We don't need to have leather for that to work? Someone working on this? Deletes from the warehouse. Interesting. Okay, well, we only have a minute and 41. I guess I should put a second person in here to try and do the delivery. We have one builder, but they're getting the warehouse, which is good, which means we can activate this and activate this. He's already moving oil, it seems, because there's 14 in our warehouses now. Okay, so there's 10 oil in there. We got some of it. Same thing on the supplier. Good call. We may need to... How much time do we have? We have a minute. I think, given that we have a minute, I'm going to... As soon as she gets done with this flour, she should go grab more oil. She's going to create more oil, too, in the process, but that's... Okay, so we got the storm incoming now. Okay, we can definitely stop some woodcutters. Where are all my woodcutters? I don't think we're getting down another level. Are we? Oh, we did get down to 1. Dang. All right. Well, they crave the mine, so let's get them in the mine. And then... we can toss them in there. Now, let's see. You're now holding 10 oil. You're holding 10 oil. Sadly, I think the remainder of our oil, we don't have a good place to warehouse it. I don't think we have anything else that consumes oil. Yeah, all right. We'll lose some, but we'll dodge most of the penalty. We'll retain 20 of our oil. Yeah, the Blight Post was on the way, but it did not arrive in time. We're gonna end up losing 7 oil. I'm pretty at peace with that. The jerky building can use oil instead of wood. This one here? Oh, please let me click on that. Oh my gosh. Please let me click on that. Oh, I think the oil is already gone. Yeah. The oil has left the building. All right, so we'll do this and return that oil. But that was a good call. We had the option and I missed it. Yes, and now we will do this. I'm surprised beavers aren't good at this. Grab one of you and one from the cookhouse. I feel like beavers should be good at cutting down this tree, but that's just me. Okay, and we got our builder up here who hopefully is going to be doing this. Do we need herbs too? I feel like herbs are good as well. So I'll get both. The fact that we were able to dip down to 1 hostility on this night was a very nice boon. Okay, please finish building this. Lizard Resolve seemed to go low as soon as this guy started building this, but I don't know why exactly. I can put a Lizard Firekeeper to balance that out. Oh, we started working on this, so now we have one homeless lizard. That's why. Got it. It's because this is reducing our capacity to house people. We'll take the bigger hall. We have enough lizards at this point. Yeah, I think we're cruising pretty well. I think we'll be able to get the lizard resolve done by finishing up this lizard house. I'd like to have a few more people building. I think I'm gonna... Okay, you finished up that. Do we have anywhere for you to move? No. So that frees up 2 people, which is nice. Tuck this away here. Yeah, we'll let them be builders. Let's just get some work done here. Yeah, plantation is idling for another 50 seconds, so we'll make them builders. I wish that... I feel like for farm buildings in particular, they should just, when they are idle, they should go do other things. Because, you know, when they finish plowing, it's a lot of micro to have to swap them in and out. Now, do we have a limit on our packs of crops here? We should. What's our 20 packs of crops? 20 is a lot, but... Yeah, I think the idle workers... I don't know. I don't think that the idle workers are adding a lot to the dynamics of the game. Like, I don't think it is a better game because of the way that you have to, like, micromanage idle workers. I don't think that's a asset of the game. So I'm kind of the opinion that maybe not. Maybe it shouldn't be modding territory. Maybe it should be like core game. Let's see what our cornerstone is. Woodcutter's Prayer. We know we like it. Newly discovered glades have 5 for small deposits and 15 for large deposits. I think we could go either way. I think we have a ton of wood right now. So I don't... Woodcutter's Prayer... We have 135 wood in the warehouse, which is... It would take a long time to recoup. So Rich Glades looks good. I might reroll, though. That might be a reroll. Complete at least 2 empathy events. For export specialization, this looks pretty good. This one is a freebie. And more berry production. I actually think aesthetics might be the way to go. Huh. Export specialist. This one, we know we like export specialist. But this one is just completely free, and I think large berry baskets isn't a bad pickup since we're rocking that. Yeah, I like that one. Have at least 18 villagers clothed. I think we can definitely do that. Tea infuser. More tea. We don't really have a leather production. Ancient sewing techniques I know is not great because you're getting 10, so it's like a 20% increase. But I think we're going to do this just because we're already producing clothing. So I think it's free, so I'm going to grab it. Disturbing the Ancients. We have 20 minutes to get 3 ancient tablets. I don't think there's any way we can do that. We had our opportunity to get Clan Hall. We didn't take it. These are all kind of rough. This is way too much of a gamble. No matter how nice the reward is. So this is really... I think we go Arena. Because I think Clan Hall is preferable to Bathhouse. And I don't care about Die Extractor. So I'll grab that one. Thinking about re-rolling this. I'm just going to take the bigger number here. The tree is still being chopped down for another 55 seconds. So we're going to have some homeless people. I think that's okay. We're in the new season, so... I need people to just do some work, though. Wait. One of your cornerstone picks is ephemeral and will disappear if you unpause the game. Do you want to unpause? No. One of my cornerstone picks is ephemeral? Oh, this is ephemeral. How much wood do you have in the seller/supplier? Seller has 5 wood. Supplier has 5 wood. So you would have 10 wood. We're losing 135 though. Yeah, I don't think it's worth. Hostility is reduced by 10 points for every time you sell goods worth 30. Protected trade is interesting. Wood production is increased by 1, but harvesting and planting are slower. We don't like that. Master blueprint. We get 1 blueprint of our choosing. Right? Isn't that what this is? Unlocks all camp blueprints and upgrades all small camps to their advanced version, but gathering speed is decreased by 50% until you use up at least 300 resource node charges. I think protected trade is probably better. I think we're on the verge of starting to get some trade going. I can see the value of Master Blueprint, but I don't think we need it. All right. Yeah, I mean, I can see that too. But I don't think protected trade has a downside, so I'm happy with that. Okay, so let's see. So we need to get beavers going again here. We're going to have to dig through this, we're going to have to cancel that, and we will need to, I guess we don't have to technically, we don't have to do those two, but we need to get those chopped so we can move that in. Let's see, Lizard Resolve needs to be a lot higher, unfortunately. So I was talking about getting the cookhouse up and operational. I think it's time. We could also use that to get the resolve bonus on lizards to finish off lizard population. How much do we like doing that soon? I think that's reasonable to do soon. Put another lizard in there, crank that all the way up. It has happened. It has happened. Congratulations, Illustrious. You are the first in hopefully a long line of diehards. That only gets them up to 19? Damn. Surprisingly disappointing. We'll get 20 from housing when the tree is done. No, the tree is done. So why are they not getting... Oh, we need to get this house built. 100K. Absolutely staggering. Let's see. New trader. Sells packs of supplies, which is kind of interesting. Pretty good on wood, I think. Sam, 8.2K is no slouch either. Nicely done. Let's see. I don't know what we buy here. Oh, wait. What's this down here? Small mystery box. Medium mystery box. So we can certainly sell some packs of provisions. Take a gamble and attack the gambling trader. I still don't know what this does. Talk to me about it for a second. What's the, I mean, like, the wine and ale we can probably sell. I'm thinking we do a trade like this just to get some cash flow. But the Kappa emote on the attack the gambling trader seems like not a great idea. Contains a small number of goods and an uncommon perk. I'm going to do this just for the cash flow. We can decide what we're going to do next. Unless we're supposed to attack. But, like, that doesn't make sense, does it? I'll close this for the moment. So we are deliberating attacking the gambling trader. And I don't know what that means. Let's see. Do we have any other ways to make our lizards happier? Not really. I kind of thought it was going to be easier. You get 40 to 60% of their wares, full stacks only, but suffer a penalty of 50% less traders' arrive speed, loss of 1 to 4 villagers, and 0 to 2 impatient points. I don't like that. I don't like that. So I'm not going to do that. Okay. I think, can I take this down by 1? Does that ruins the trade? All right, we'll do that then. Cash out, get some cash flow going. Now let's see, if I took, right now do we only have 2 wood choppers? I think we do. Yeah. So we can move that in like that, just so we get this chopped. I don't know what else we can do to make lizards happier. I thought we were going to get close with lizard population, but I think we've given them most everything we can. Oh, I can favor them, can't I? That's what I should do. Obvious. I'm going to pick up 1 more of these so that hopefully we get some good trade routes in the future. We do have a few trade route things that we need to be doing after all. Let's see, I do need to get some more. This tree is taking forever to clear out. All right, minute on that. We should get it done just before the storm. You can send away Marrow, but I'm not really feeling that. Brickyard, carpenter, tavern, or tool shop. I don't think I love any of these. The tavern is tempting though. I don't know if we're at the point where service buildings are our best investment at this point, but because we're a little light on population to make it happen. We already have the Tinkerer. Uh-oh, are we... Lizard Resolve has to stay at 22. What the heck happened? Okay, we need to take a... There we go. We need to keep that over that. Almost lost. Almost lost the goods. Should have taken one last look at the trader, but... Oh yeah, we took the aesthetics. We can start building those. We need 16 more, so we can do like 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll leave one of them to upgrade. We also have the ability to get our first level 4 neighborhood. I don't really know what the value of that is. But I think I will grab a couple of those, because with spacious housing, I think we're good to do that, and then we can start tearing down some of these regular shelters. And we'll wait till after the storm, I think, to turn in the lizard population. Yeah, we can wait. We're not going to get basically any planting done up here, unfortunately. So that'll have to wait for next time. So I'm doing this mainly for the reputation. I guess we do have some meat and some eggs, so we can at least produce a few skewers while people are sitting there. We'll take people out of the cookhouse shortly. Oh, we weren't going into the storm. Never mind. All right, lizard is done regardless, though. Do we want to save it? We probably want to save it. But let's get 2 of you guys out. Put 1 guy in here, and we'll just do 6. Yeah, it looks like we can. We'll still have population over here. I don't, what does the 3rd level do? 10% higher chance of double yields. Okay, yeah, we could definitely do that. We need 1 of those. We should cancel 1 of these and make it over here, because it's gonna have to be semi-permanent. And then what's a yellow one? A fountain. All right. Make ourselves a fountain. Okay, so we don't need the 3 harpies in here anymore. So yeah, we're going to wait until after the storm to do a big turn in. That's the plan. Okay, we cracked into here. We got ourselves an herbalist camp. More farmland. Just going to move this over here for the moment. We'll move this out of the way. Just to start going on that, we can now make a path that goes all the way up here. Yep, more ruins for the Explorer's Lodge is clutch. We've done all of the ruins that we had down here. Yeah, we have. So we'll get that going. We already have a large herbalist? No, we don't. I don't think we have any large supplies of them, though. So let's see. So this, you're missing your park upgrade. Forgot to build that. We need to grab this as well. I'll hold off till this gets done, and then we'll do... I forgot to do the Tinkerer. Alright, skewers are no longer of interest. We're going to get some berries pretty quickly, so that will help. We're still... Oh, we do need one more park. Okay, we already queued it up. Good. This was a bit of a nothing burger unless... I mean, we get farmland, which I guess is good. I might skip the warehouse. Let's see. So I only had you making jerky. We can... Oh, yeah. Just continue making jerky, please. I'm looking forward to getting our herb garden up and running, but... Okay, aesthetics are good. Now, I have to turn this one in before I tear down the aesthetic items, I believe. Let's take Large Berry Basket now, even though it's going to tank our stuff, because we're still doing some of the harvest here, right? So we still have 4 of these, so we're going to get quite a few more berries out of it. So I think it's worth turning in this one and getting the cash now. This feels like a reroll to me. Yeah, let's give that a reroll and see what we come up with. Ranch. Better skewer recipe. The ranch, we don't really have an insane source of any of these things to be creating the meat. It would be really nice to have a source of leather. Ranch is kind of an interesting option. I don't think we have what we need to sustain it right now. I guess we're getting roots now. And we could use roots with it, right? No, we can't use roots. I guess, wait, we have a bunch of these flax things, and we have the harvester's camp, which we could certainly put another person into. I think the ranch is kind of interesting. Let's grab it. It may be a mistake. Druid's Hut is pretty nice. And now that we've done the aesthetics, let's see, we can... Oh, we only have beaver houses here. So that didn't make sense. Why didn't the beavers automatically move over here? Oh, these are all full. Okay, let's get one more beaver house then. Rather than locking this. Yeah, we have a lot of flax fields, so I think it's a good choice. But now we don't need... The next tier of this only requires one blue, so we can... Axia. Now, did we get... Is this up and running? Yeah, that's up and running, which means let's get this salvaged. We should probably have switched our Firekeeper back to a Harpy. But I'll leave it as a... I'll leave it as is for now. That's true. Yeah, the plantation does have a plant fiber option. That's a very good point. Okay, so this should get us level 2. Now, did we get level 3 over here? We did. Ooh la la. Probably don't want to be using wood for this. Yeah, we burned through our wood really quickly. Because I think we've been very light on the chopping. Yeah, so much free fiber real estate. We could build another harvester's camp if we wanted to. That might be excessive, though. I'm going to skip making eggs and focus on making some leather and some meat right now. Yeah, every large node we've gotten has been a flax field. And let's make sure, are we only consuming? Welcome to the storm. I'll be your host, Stormy McGee. Wait, do we only have 7 beavers? We do only have 7 beavers. So let's see, we're at 20 of 21. We need to transfer 1 person over. So the only way to do that, I think, is to let's build a harpy house. And then we'll move 1 harpy over. And then that'll be good. Let's see, I'll put a second one here just to do some firefighting. Yeah, the large insect node, I don't see a lot of value in, but I think I will toss a second one here. New trade orders. We're about to have a lot of meat. I'm gonna send away the packs of crops. It's not like we have a lot of marrow. Let's just send a little bit of marrow away. Just get those trade routes cooking. This 4 spot of copper is just really like... Oh, we do want more people working in here. Let's get these fields plowed. Okay, we have got this going. Let's see, what were we thinking about over here? So Druid's Hut, somewhat tempting. We do have a good wine supply here. We just don't have, we still don't have like a pottery option. I'm gonna turn on oil again. Well, actually, we can do marrow for the time being. Let's burn that first. Okay, so there we go. So we now have exactly 8 people in here. Oh, that's right. Water skins, right? Because we have water skins here. And we have good oil supply. Yes, excellent point. Do we want to be producing meat at all? I guess we do. But yeah, that's a very good point. I didn't even check to see, what are we cracking into here? Our stone situation is a little bad. Did I take everybody out of this? No, you're still working on clay. But it's all clay. But making meat into leather? Wait, you make the meat? You can't turn meat into leather. Can you? That would have been cool if it worked that way. Okay, we got this. We got both of these plowing, which is amazing. For now, I don't think there's anything we want to do with this. We'll get some more plant fiber going. We're burning off some cysts. I'm feeling pretty good, though. Use meat instead of oil for water skins is probably what they meant. Oh. Interesting. That's a solid one. I'll include wheat in that so we can make a little bit more flour. So what are we doing with this, though? We have a much better oil production option. There's almost a temptation to re-roll this one. I'm not sure entirely what I'm looking for, though. We could just go tavern. We can definitely tear down this because now we have the bigger version over here. I tore down the wrong one. I clicked on this one, I just want to say. All right, well, so much for that herbalist hut. I'd like to file an official complaint. I've been having issues with hitboxes. It's either Druid Tavern reroll. Like, when I click here, right? Like, this to me, I understand I'm getting the spikes, but, like, having some weird issues with that. So, yeah, Druid Hut isn't bad. What's our current cash flow looking like? We're sitting on 35. Let's re-roll once, just see. The Weaver is kind of interesting. Gives us a trade goods option and a really good fabric option. What's the forum bonus? Increased chance of double yields. Doesn't seem bad either. Yeah, I find I get disoriented if I turn the camera. So that's why I generally don't. You know, like, I get used to where things are. I'm not going to reroll against, so I think it's just going to be Weaver. It's not bad. Means that we don't have to produce fabric here anymore. We got trade routes cooking. We're gonna do some serious work on the next guy to come, the next trader to come through. I find that the ranch is very slow. It does take drizzle water, so we could crank it to 11. Is the cookhouse still cranked, by the way? It is. Wow. Okay. Well, that's fine. Let's see. Another trade route. Send away some of our packs of crops. I'm going to send 1 pack of crops. Just to get our trade route number up. I want those to complete quickly. Resolve crack is unnecessary. What the heck is resolve crack? Now you're just making things up. Fire is going out. All right, I think we used up all our sea marrow. So we'll turn on oil. The resolve crank is unnecessary. It is, but like there's very little... Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really want to know, but yeah, it was unnecessary, but it also wasn't kind of like harming anything. So the interesting question is here, we could use planks and a bit of dew to make some tools. I don't know. I think the tinkerer we're not really that interested in. We're about to finish the storm, so I'm not going to bother taking our plow people off. Oh yeah, we're using marrow for that. We really need to get our wood cutting going. So we'll do that after the storm, and then that will alleviate things. Blood price contract. The shady but lucrative deal. Gain 10 amber every time someone dies or leaves. An artifact. Flame amulet is super good. Hostility from woodcutters is decreased. Or vineyard. Gain 1 beaver resolve for every 70 wine. Flame amulet seems like the easy take here. So I'm going to grab that. I'm going to grab both of these now. We used up all the fire that we had created, and we had no wood in Lustrous. I did check it. Just more. I think just more people is good right now. So I'm just gonna grab that. We have a ton more people now, and I think I can unlock these. We have no homeless, which is amazing. Yes, more people equals more provisions. It is a good feedback loop we have. So now I think we can actually get some things staffed, which is amazing. I want to get the beavers going over here. Are we building anything right now? I think we're not building anything. I would like... What do we want to get done with this? So, plantation is berries and plant fiber. We already have a nice source of berries and plant fiber, so I think another herb garden is what the doctor ordered. So we'll get that processing. We have 3 builders. I think that's about right. I just want to get that going. Oh, we have another blueprint. Provisioner, temple. We have so many packs of provisions. We have water skin production now. Does that make the cellar interesting? Wait, we don't... Do we already have a cellar? We already have a cellar, don't we? We do already have a cellar. But we could start doing some wine production if we wanted to. We're definitely struggling with firewood, but we just put 6 people on cutting, so hopefully that'll change relatively quickly. Here, let me get this person up here. Let's just... I'm not consuming wine anywhere yet. I don't know. It felt like maybe we could do something with that. But yeah, we already have that. The temple doesn't take wine? No. None of these are really serving a purpose, but I mean, the temple is good. So we'll take that. Let's get another service building. We can put it up here. Make wine into scrolls. What a peculiar sentence. Now we do still have the butcher that we haven't taken a look at. Skewers, jerky, and oil. We already have the cookhouse for skewers. And we already have the cellar for jerky. So I think we're kind of okay on that front. Our flour situation. We really need... Yeah, we really need something to get flour going. Flour remains a problem. We can have this be exclusively roots to help out with that, though. We do still have gears, right? Yeah, they just didn't get delivered. We're a little light on gears, too. Okay, we definitely don't need you in here. We're just out of... I guess I'll let some oil get converted into blight rot. We're not going to upgrade the mine for more ore because this mine over here looks better. So I'm going to grab this and put this down here and just clear a little nook for putting a mine here. It's relatively close to the warehouse, as close as this one was. Wait, why does it still show these as having base charges? What the heck? That's weird. Let's see, we're cruising on trade routes. Oh, these are all awful. Oh, so you don't get access to all 7. So I would have assumed that it would have handled that slightly differently. All right, this is blocked by a lack of fabric. Oh yeah, that's because we never staffed up the weaver. And we disabled fabric here. Foolish. So we rain punked this, so we should do our skewers here. Wait, were we not doing skewers anywhere? I thought we were doing skewers somewhere. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe we just don't need skewers. We don't have the support structure for it. Our harpies are loving life. So let's see. So at this point, now we have some cash flow. We could buy some incense for the next time we open something. That seemed to have been a common solve option. Pickled jars. +3 pickled goods. That seems pretty good. Motivational pamphlet. 10% chance of production double yields under the effects of education. Yeah, pipes are a good idea. This is a heck of a bill we're racking up, but... guess we can go even a little higher with those, probably. Something like that is pretty decent. Now, I want to go look at pickled goods. Because our cellar can produce pickled goods, if I recall correctly. We have water skins. And we could let berries and roots be active and make pickled goods. I think it's worth picking that up. How many pickled goods does that produce? 10? It's like a 30% increase in pickled goods production. Pickled goods only... No, they benefit both our beavers and our lizards. Yeah, +3 feels pretty good. I'm going to grab it. And I'm going to enable this. Even though we're waiting on some stuff. Getting this up and operational will be very good. This little farming colony. Yeah, the pickled, it's going to hit a fair number of our people. So I'm pretty jazzed for it. Now, something else was... We were lacking resources for something else that I queued up. Have we got space for our mine yet? We do not. Okay, let's just get those two gone. Pickled goods is the best food. Ooh, market carts. We like market carts. But we also have bathhouse. We like market carts. And in fact, I think we like the market more than the temple here. So I'm gonna axe the temple. Let's get our market going up here. We have so many flax nodes. I hate to destroy one. Well, maybe we don't need to. Hey, Sino, how's it going? Market also consumes wine. I'm happy to realize that things are coming up Millhouse. Where the heck did the market go? All right, so let's see. So we can't squeeze it between there. We can't squeeze it in there. I would have liked to have put it over here. I mean, are we ever going to do this? We're like never going to have the stone for it. Oh, can't destroy it. Okay. Reminds me of my orders giving me a combined +7 jerky production on marshland with a giant meat node. Ooh. You were living large is the short version of that. Let's see. There's no real place up here for me to put things. We could put a third hearth up here and put the market up here. I just don't know if that's worth it. I'm trying to decide. I think right now the stonecutters camp, we have 114 clay. We're not really using it. Let's see. I think we already, did we already buy? I want to buy some fabric. We don't have to buy all of it, but just because I was a little behind on fabric production for a while, I think it's worth doing. There we go. Yeah, so we could put a hearth up here. Which would mean that we could put the market up there. How much does it cost to move? Oh, move for free. Oh, well, let's just put the market here then. Let's see. Okay, so and we got pickled goods going here. Well, we've at least flagged it for that purpose. We have 2 builders, so I'd like to see some more of these farmlands come online before before we run out of time. Was the cloth one here? +2 coats. So it's 20% increase in coat production. +1 to leather production. I do want to lock this in now, because the +1 to leather production is going to help us in other places. And let's see what we got here. Forbidden Glades in time. Discover 2 forbidden glades at an interval of 420 seconds. Or large parcel. Can I? Where's our best? Did she have packages of those materials? She doesn't. So we could do packs of building materials here. Just ship off all our copper ore. Okay. I like this idea. And we still have enough oil. We were burning some oil. I need to stop burning oil. But all we get is an explorer's lodge. I guess the box of tools alone is probably worth. Okay. Well, we'll try it out. Let me disable oil here. We'll need to get some people working, but I don't want to lose our... Clothier doesn't need a second person in it, I don't think. Weaver potentially doesn't either. How much? We have a ton of fabric now. We can probably take 1 off of that. Now we can put the 2 beavers in here. And we'll just produce packs of building materials. Yep. Hey, welcome back, Sino. All right, so we're going to do that. Now, the other thing we need to do is we swapped a bunch of things over to be using oil. We need to stop things from using oil. I feel like there's at least 1 more building. Is there a way in the consumption tab to see what's using up oil? This is food consumption. I don't think there's an easy way to see what's consuming oil. I feel like there's one other random thing that I have here that is consuming oil. The Blight Post. Yes, it is. The Recipes tab. So from the Recipes panel, how do I see consuming? Hold on. So save recipe limits. Oil. The butcher is producing oil. Well, we don't have a butcher right now, but we could be producing oil from grain or plant fiber. That's actually probably a good idea. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear it, Sano. That's rough both for you as the person filling in and also for the coworker who's experiencing some health related issues. Flick the slider at the top right. Oh, consumption. I see. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so we have disabled oil here. We have disabled oil here. Ah, that's amazing. But I do think I also want to build a butcher. That the recipes tab is more useful than I think I gave it credit. Let's see. All right, so we're going to get these guys going on packs of building materials. It certainly is. It certainly is, Sino. It certainly is. So we have 2 builders right now. We're getting our plant on pretty good. We're almost keeping up with planting the farmland as fast as we can build it, which will turn out well. Did we have anything in here that I was like eyeing? If we're building the butcher to create oil, let's take the druid house instead. Or the druid hut. One of these... Yeah, one of these has the alchemical specialization. The other has the mechanical. We prefer the alchemical, so we'll pick the druid hut. But... cancel that, and we'll build the druid hut instead. Also happens to be smaller. Wait, these are free to move, right? Let's shift that down like that. And we can put that right there. No, in fact, there's no reason not to put it there. All right. There we go. We haven't found a lot of geysers, so that's kind of feels a bit like a distinction without a difference. So we got 2 people left. New trade route comes online. We'll send some planks away just to get the number of trade routes done. But I'm hoping to see our packs of building materials skyrocket here. I mean, it would be a different story if we just had the geysers, but I find doing stuff isn't that useful to focus too heavily on. Let's see, I'm trying to decide what my new plan is. Sorry, train of thought. But yeah, like if you don't just have the geysers, doing it other ways feels a little rough. I'm gonna be done with this, and I'm gonna try to go through here. Start working on pressing in that direction. It is generally my approach, yes, for sure. So let's see. Building packs of materials. Packs of crops. Do we have... I don't really want to use up that. Do we don't have enough packs. Yeah, we need more packs of crops. I probably shouldn't have sent away the ones that we did have. Do we have I guess we can whitelist roots to make packs of crops. I think we have gotten to the point where we can get our mine back online. And we'll get all of our digging going over there while we also pick up the market. But again, we are just ever so slightly short on people. We're in the clearance. These guys are going to go idle pretty soon. These guys are going to be busy. Are you idle now? Yeah. There we go. We'll clear that out. Just get a few more builders going. I think our food situation is exceptionally good. We're sitting on 12 already. That feels pretty great. We will not be sending them away, though. Nice try, game. You almost got me. There's 6 minutes left to get to 30. We are ahead of schedule because it was a 10-minute dealie. All right, so we're working on our first timed order at the moment. We could fully staff the Tinkerer. Is there a place I can borrow a beaver from? Yeah, we'll do that. The beavers crave tinkering, after all. Gosh, we're so close. What do we need to get a little more love from the lizards? Some housing could help. Skewers could certainly help. Our pickled goods. Are we really not producing any pickled goods? We could be. We're just not at the moment. Yeah, it's gonna be a little close, but getting the third guy on here, I think, is gonna massively increase. Oh, we're gonna use up all of our copper a little faster than I expected us to. How much do we have in here? We may need to whitelist other materials. We have a lot of bricks, so we'll do that just so they don't stop. Now, the market is carrying capacity increase, and it only takes 2 people. How many people do we have? We don't have that many things that we're building right now, so I'll do that to make carrying a little faster. Storm is threatening. Swapped. We're already on a lizard actually on the hearth. I forgot to swap it back to a harpy, but this one we're just gonna deactivate immediately. So let's see. Wouldn't mind finding a couple harpies for the druid hut. The market can be anything. So let's do that. And then druid hut. We'll get 2 harpies. We're not making coats. We're not making incense. It's just all about that oil life. We have a surplus of all of those ingredients, so why not? Alright, now you guys are going to chill. Just to get us down to 3 hostility. We do need to put 2 people back in this. Don't really want to put beavers in there. So we'll put our 1 remaining you. And then we'll look for a place where we put harpies that is weird. This herb garden can be something else. This could be... Well, I'm looking forward to our... There we go. We'll do that. And then for now, what are we building right now? Nothing? Yeah, no builders. So, well, oh, we're building the mine, which is where I was going to put them. But yeah, feeling good about everything, although... Oh, packs of building materials. Why are we not... Oh, we are. Okay, it didn't tell me. All right, let's deliver it now. I guess I'm not worried about it getting used up, but I will... You guys can all stop now. We don't need to make any more of those. There we go. I think we should wait until the end of the storm. We have the time. There's no value in completing it early. We're producing a lot of oil now, which is good. We're getting our plow going over there. All right, this is feeling like we're on course. So I'm going to speed up time just a little. Because I don't foresee anything causing us too many problems right now. In fact, we could probably do the first pony upgrade. Oh, we actually can't. Okay. Now, if you let this expire, does it do a final pop-up before it disappears, letting you turn it in? Or does it just punish you for your hubris? Good to know. But you're saying there is an option in the game settings. Let me check this out. So, options, gameplay. Autocomplete timed orders is checked by default. So, okay. It'll do its thing when the time comes. I'm excited for the next infusion of people. We're going to go with this one. I don't know how much surplus housing we have right now. But I kind of... Well, let's see. We could build another... We could use some more harpy houses. So let's get 2 more of those. I mean, I'm going to turn it in before. I'm just going to wait until after the storm, and then I'm going to turn it in. That's the plan. Okay, so if all your fields are done, let's get you guys doing stuff. You guys are still plowing. All right. But yeah, don't worry, I'm gonna click the checkbox. Now I do want to make sure that this doesn't get downgraded. Well, I guess they're at 26, so these won't usurp anyways. Yep. Lands us exactly 20. This one is now at 18. Oh yeah, we should build a park. Looking forward to clicking that button and getting more people. We have at least one... We never built our temple. I was planning to put it here. I think it's going to end up being here anyways. So we can start doing that. Yeah, I think we're about to cruise here. Wow, that went up quick. Okay. So, now that we're out, let's grab our cornerstone first. Generous rations. Global resolve increased by 5, but the chance of villagers consuming twice the amount of food. Woodpecker technique. Gain 2 insects every time woodcutters cut down a tree during the storm. Hostility reduced by 40 for every hearth upgraded to neighborhood level 2. Safe haven is nice. We'll grab that. We will turn in the large parcel. Oh, I think I missed it. I picked hostility down, which may have been the wrong choice. We will live and learn. I guess we do have a lot of water skins. We need one more trade route, so we'll do that. And then a tinctury for ale, wine, and pigment, a distillery for porridge, bakery for biscuits, granary for better packs of crops and pickled goods and fabric. Yeah, I think we're good to go either way. Generous rations, I saw the value of it for sure, but what food do we need right now? We'd benefit quite a bit from pie, so I'll take the bakery. I think it's fine. We already have the Explorer's Lodge, so it doesn't matter. Bakery. We can just toss it in here. Okay. Oh yeah, we need to get restaffed on these. So we already have a full complement of you guys going. And then I'll just take 2 dwarves out of the mines to get this one fully going, and we're gonna come over in here. Bakery is also great for pots. It is, and we do have good pot options, don't we? Pots are way easier to create than water skins. Water skins are really expensive. Let's see. Can I find a 3rd lizard? Yeah, I can go. I'll let you guys do your thing. Water skins are as easy as pottery. Really? Pottery is wood and clay. Water skins are oil and leather. Intuitively, it feels like that is the more punishing ones. Or the more punishing one, that is. Let's see. Do we have all our service buildings fully sorted? I think we do. We have an insane woodcutting crew, so we can always take that down a notch if need be. What are you guys lacking? Flour? Yeah, our flour situation is not great. Still. The lack of roots is surprising me. But the lack of flour means that the bakery isn't going to be too terribly helpful. We have a lot of people in service buildings, though, so it's like there's a bit of a trade-off there. We're like right on the edge of start sacrificing oil at the hearth at level 1. Oh, not like that. Like this. Sir Renwald Redmane. The Parrot Trader. We haven't seen this guy yet. We have no planks, which is a little alarming. Bigger pans. Traders will arrive more quickly. Let's see. Increase global food production speed by 20%. Seems quite nice. I think I'll grab the Viceroy's Survival Guide. And I think I will do this trade like this. How are we doing on pipes? We have 31 pipes. That's a lot of pipes. We still have 2 wildfire essence. So grab that. Businessman, was that offering up anything of particular use? 2 more people. I'll take it. Our impatience is pretty low at the moment. Let's see. 2 more people. Oh yeah, we are sacrificing. I still can't believe I can't do anything with this, but the ranch we like having people at. This doesn't have to be lizards, so we'll do that. Put a second lizard in here. I have the tools to solve the cache. I never even look at that option. Yes, I do. Okay, bakery doesn't need people right now. Just kidding. I forgot that the timed order gave tools. That's a good call. What do we have here? Fishman Cave. I vaguely remember this. I think I want to use my tools on the Fishman Cave. I think that's easier. Trying the Fishman Cave triggers hidden traps. A Fishman totem spawns every 60 seconds, is active when the corresponding glade event is being worked on. Yeah, I think we'll still do it. I think that's the better option. And we have 2 people who are signed to this who would have been captured forever. But let's just get that going. Stormwater geyser, we certainly have the materials for that. And then down here, I think it's a tavern. Yeah, when in doubt, service. I don't know that I'm going to build it right now. Now this thing here is out. Good to know. Got a flax field here. So let's put that one up there. This one still has 1. This one has 1. We just got 2 more flax fields. What the heck, game? That's uncanny, I feel like. Okay, additional blight rot is not concerning. Now we need extra people to work on these, right? So I'm gonna take 3 of my beavers so that we can just have hands for that. We'll put this down here because we just don't need it for the time being. And just grab those. I should probably build like copper roads or something, but we love more flax fields. I mean, it's not untrue. Let's see. So tavern is a good upgrade for us to get going. The question is, do we want a 3rd hearth? We just spent more wildfire. Oh no, we have 3 wildfire essence. So maybe we do 1 more hearth up here. We can kind of tuck it like that. I mean, I agree we've almost won, but it would be a good resolve bonus, right? Like, it's a good resolve bonus, which is going to push us almost to the point where we're going to get the value out of it. I think it's worth it, because I think we're winning on resolve here. I also don't have a place to put a tavern right now without a great deal of finagling. Can move this for 5 wood. I have no wood. I don't know. I kind of feel like right now we have so many people. I wish I had a good, like, place. We could also go for level 3 over here. We're relatively close. I guess we could clear some space for a tavern over here. It just feels inefficient. How big is the tavern? It's 3 by 3. So we already know we have a 2 by 2. So if we just do that, we should be able to fit a tavern there. Probably a good idea to not use wood for jerky or planks. Are we doing that right now? Let's use the new thing that we learned. And see where we're using it. Aha. Yes, indeed. Well, we have to use it for planks. There's no... But yeah, use it for... What were we supposed to make planks out of other than that? But anyways, we'll switch that over. I think that's good. Now, we don't have a clan hall. I can disable... I mean, planks are already functionally disabled because I bought 40, right? Since I have a limit on it. Fire is going out. We can burn oil. I think I'm going to stop sacrificing oil, though. Let's see. Both of those are handled, right? Good. Man, not having stone to break these open is a bummer. For sure. They still take wood to storage. Oh, I see what you're saying. So they're holding wood in here. And if I X that, they're just going to go collect it. All right. I see what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Okay, so I think we're done with this, so we can kind of like move this back over here. And we should have space for our tavern now. That's a temple. There we go. Let's get that built. One more service building to rule them all. Given where we are, I don't think... Now, are we producing wine yet? Did I... Greenlight wine? What's... Greenlight wine, for sure. This building is using drizzle water. We're full on drizzle water. Let's rain punk this one. I think now we're getting 3 good things out of it. I think it's worth the price of admission. We're 28 seconds on that. That was probably our last fishmen totem. Okay, I was gonna say we do have the fabric. Yeah, we're cruising right now. I suspect we're gonna finish up the storm here, and then we're just gonna crank resolve to 9,000, and we'll be good to go. So bakery. We're just lacking flour. Lizards, you guys are really sad right now. Let's stop chopping trees. There we go. Now we have people in the temple. Blight rot's under control. Fishmen statues are sorted. Yeah, I can't do much with the caches. If you don't get stone, caches are really hard to utilize. I know we could put some people in here and start making some tools. We do... No, we don't. I was going to say, I think we have a little bit of do, but... We got trade routes. Let's take a look at these. All right, we had some surplus here, so we'll sell that. Not going to sell the planks. Don't have stone. All right. Tempted to turn planks back on over here, though. But I think we're okay for the moment. I'll probably take this one. 4 lizards and 2 beavers. Sounds pretty good, and the roots aren't bad either. We do pick up a little bit of stone from that other option, but... Yeah, we did use up a lot. How many pipes did we end up with? 25. Yeah, it's probably more than we needed. I'm used to finding more geysers than this. This was a pretty light geyser situation. Okay, so right now everybody is getting full basic housing. Does that mean that all of these are empty? Wait. How are we getting a +3 on all of these if we still have people in shelters? That seems a little counterintuitive to me. I thought that the bonus from, say, Harpy housing came from having full affected. No, it makes a lot of sense. No, I know that it counts as basic. Oh yeah, I was just looking at the wrong housing. Sorry. Yeah, I want us to have 3s on all of these. And we don't. Uh-oh, our flax fields. Our flax fields are drying up. Do we build a warehouse over here for this? Probably. I mean, this is wildly unnecessary, but... we have 6 builders right now, so... But yeah, no, I was thinking, why don't we have full complex housing? Was the thought, but I was tool tipping over the wrong one. Let's see, what's our cornerstone here? Export specialization, a little late. Complicated runic structure designed to shield the hearth from corruption, doesn't seem good. New type of grain, gain 3 mushrooms from every 10 grain produced. We're not producing grain. I guess we take export specialization here, but none of them are good. We're almost... let's not get rid of our packs. Wow. That's a lot of meat we've got there. That's exciting. I'm curious to see where we end up resolve-wise, but we are a little... I guess we do have people now, so we can make training gear. No, we don't have bars for training gear. We don't have bars or stone for training gear. We could certainly stop pipe production, but I don't think that's our difference maker. With reeds and planks... yeah, so training gear is stone or bars. I don't think we have what it takes to do that. So let's just get some of this going. Yeah, we're working on it. We're working on it, game. Last blueprint. Oh, I kind of want a small farm. Could have taken mold supply there. I mean, guild house we know is a win condition. Yep. I think we just grab guild house. I'm gonna do the thing that I was talking about earlier, which is I'm gonna buy another hearth over here. I think we're in good shape for it. Means we have a place to put our guild house, which I think is good for business. It'll take 2 seconds to build. Oh, we don't have enough planks. I wonder why that is. It's a mystery why we're short on planks. Yes, Guild House takes 40 planks to build. But we disabled plank creation. So we never got them back up after we built the tavern. It's a hard knock life. All right, we're in the home stretch here. We probably won't get the planks to build our guild house before the game ends, but we're gonna try. Get those going. I think our reeds must be completely out of this world, but... So I'm going to favor them just because that gets us 2 in the blue. Here we go. No planks available here, nor wood. An additional, 2 additional harpies will come with each group of newcomers. Seems decent. Lengthen the drizzle duration. More harpies seems like a good thing. We're 2 away for packs of crops. It's coming. It's coming. Slow and steady. We could buy the training gear. Yeah, let's do that. That'll get us a little bit of a bonus for a minute here. Guess we should probably do some of these because we're not going to have a way to get rid of them. Yep. There we go. Now here we turned off brawling early on, so we will enable brawling now that we have some training gear. I think you guys... So if I do this, we lose Harpy Resolve. But I think... and we're not trending blue with our lizards yet. Oh, T for Harpies as well. I'll just pay cash for that. I'm fine with it. Yep, market has T for the harpies. Waiting for them to tick up, but our guild house is completely stalled because of lack of plank production. I'll elevate plank production here for a second. Stop using wood at the blight post. Wait a second. Was that... When I went in here and went to wood, I don't remember seeing the blight post. Why does the blight post not show up here as a wood consumer? Is that because I just disabled it? No, I feel like it should show up here. Isn't that weird? Because this is all the recipes that consume wood. And I don't see the blight post. The blight post doesn't count. It's a weird one. Okay, so let's see. So we would lose blue on our harpies if we did that. So... I mean, we're just kind of cruising. There goes the farming. Thought I was going to get that much earlier in the game, if I'm being honest. Oh, 28 is still blue, so let's do that so that the lizards can get a little bit of benefit. And I think we're just going to walk this in. Come on, let's get triple blue before we go, lizards. We could build some lizard houses. That would be a reasonable play. We actually have 2 homeless, so let's do that. But yeah, we're done. Done and dusted. The end went faster than expected. But yeah, first Prestige 3 win. Very, very clean. Export, 150 trade routes, not too shabby. Thick clouds. Cursed Royal Woodlands biome on Viceroy or higher. Win a game with 50 villagers, a temple, and a market. Okay. Cursed lands. Win a game on the Cursed Royal Woodlands. An abandoned settlement. All right. Not bad. Let's head back to the world map. Okay. A bit. Okay. Achievements get. Let's take a look at what we got going on in here. We'll do our deeds first. Probably won't get there. Good timing, Drew. We just finished up our run. Oh man, I can't tap that to show it. What's going on here? What's going on here? There we go. Nice. All right, continue that. 0 XP, but we got ourselves a wall crossing. No, we got ourselves a wall essential building. A little bit of XP and a little bit more of XP. But yes, we do not get there. And then we're going to go ahead and buy upgrades. 125 food. So we're still building towards... What, it was this one here? Ooh, Herb Garden and Plantation as embarkation bonuses are pretty nice. Ooh, we're a little light on artifacts for a lot of things. What about this one? Starting ability for the species. Extends available trade offers by 1. Interesting. All traders will have 1 additional cornerstone blueprint. Yeah, where is okay, so Field Kitchen we're on our way to. I think it was, is that here? No, it's here. Yeah, Field Kitchen is here. So we can do that unlock. And then I forget where embarkation was. Embarkation range. This whole interface, by the way, for 1.0 they should have recognized that it's awful and redone it. This is not a good this is not a good design. But I digress. Let's see. Anything else we want to pick up here? I forget, where's the embarkation bonus? That's more trade routes. Building storage. Embarkation range is here. So we can technically get this. An extra embarkation point. Looks good. All right. Well, it is time for us to switch over, as Drew was so kind as to remind us of. So let me do that. We'll be right back on YouTube, and don't go anywhere on Twitch. This will all happen, hopefully, rather quickly. And then we'll be playing some Ring of Pain, which we haven't played in a couple weeks. So very excited about that. Got that done. Oop. Oh, did I do the redirect? Yes, I did. Look at me.